Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to BlackcatsNetwork.com. It's day number 5 of the Goreville Invitational Tournament. It's Championship Saturday, and you're here today with Brian Murley. And alongside me, as always, the man who put the hustle and hustle, Mr. J.R. Russell.
Good afternoon, Brian. Good afternoon, not just Black Cat fans, but basketball fans across Southern Illinois. We're thrilled to bring you the final day, games 7 and 8.
No, 9 and 10.
Name 9. I looked at the wrong sheet. 9 and 10 of the Goreville Invitational. 12th annual Goreville Invitational.
12th annual. And fell perfectly. Actually, we don't give out trophies other than first place, but
yeah,
first game is third and fourth place game. Both teams come in at 1 and 2. And the nightcap, or the afternoon cap, will be the championship game between Blackcats and Benton.
Undefeated.
3-0.
And don't let the 1 and 2 records deceive you on either of these ball clubs.
Two good ball clubs.
Anna Jonesboro, Harrisburg, both much better than those records
Harrisburg gave Benton all they wanted last night. They were only down 3 with about 1:45 to go. Ended up losing by 8.
Yep.
It was a heck of a ball game.
And Anna stayed in that game for a while.
They did till about 3.5 minutes to go in the game.
Yeah. So, both squads. This ought to be a really good matchup.
This should be a really good matchup. Caden Young and Jalon Ellis and Adrian Mann for the leading the way for the Bulldogs, with Reed Ryder and Owen Rand in there as well, helping out. But then you got
Speed.
Oh,
my gosh.
Yeah.
Taj Hodges might be one of the quicker individuals here.
Yeah.
He's just everywhere.
Aiden McFadden, another name you throw out there. Then you got the sophomore, Caleb Gore, who can shoot the three.
He can shoot from the parking lot.
Yeah.
You don't want to leave him open. And with his size, he's difficult to guard outside.
Oh, yeah.
Too,
he's like 6. What did they list him at? 6'6", I believe?
I think something like that. Let me look, see. I can tell you exactly what
he's a big old boy.
6'5".
6'5". Yeah. Yeah, 6'5", 6'6". At that point, does it really make a difference?
Right.
Yeah.
Right. Except in the book.
And
if it's you want every inch you can.
And everybody, because I had Connor Craig the other day goes, hey, I know the program says 6'2", but last year it had me at 6'3". I would prefer that you say 6'3".
Oh, okay. Yeah, you can't blame a kid for that.
No, not at all. But this first ball game should be an exciting matchup. And, and these two teams will see each other again in the River to River. And But good early season contest. And it'll just depend which team shows up tonight for both teams. AJ had the night off last night. Harrisburg had the hard-fought game against Benton.
And I will say, and I don't want to curse anybody or anything like that, but I'm watching warm-ups here. Harrisburg shots look a little flat right now.
Yeah, they're probably a little tired.
A little short.
Probably a little tired.
They had a tough game last night, and that could
very tough game.
Fatigue could definitely play into the outcome of this ball game.
Yeah, most definitely. But we're going to take a break here. A word from our sponsors. We'll be back here in about 2.5, 3 minutes. Well, JR will be. We'll be having starting lineups and getting this game underway. You're watching the 12th Annual Goreville Invitational Tournament on Blackcats Network. Blackcats Network is a free service at Goreville School. If you'd like more information, contact us on our Facebook page or email us at blackcatsnetwork@gmail.com or contact at gorevilleschools.com. We'll be back after these messages from our sponsors here on Blackcats Network.
For the only locally owned bank in Johnson County with locations in Goreville, Vienna, and Marion, visit Southern Trust Bank. Come out and visit the friendly faces at your local bank for all your banking needs. FDIC Equal Housing Lender. Deb Gardner is not only happy to support the Blackcats, but is also available for any of your real estate needs in Florida. Visit her today at settlebythesea.com. Pease Contracting, LLC wants to help you with any of your landscaping, lawn care, excavation, or snow removal needs. Call Noel Pease, 618-364-5140 today. For grass, dirt, gravel, or snow, Pease Contracting always headlines the show. Stop in at the Oasis just north of Goreville on Route 37 for any of your adult beverage needs. If they don't have what you're looking for, just ask Steve and he'll do his best to track it down for you. It's never really a party without the Oasis. The Goreville News exclusively covers all things Blackcats. Contact them at contact@gorevillenews.com with any newsworthy stories about the Goreville and surrounding area. If you're buying or selling real estate, you'll want Shanna Green from House to Home on your team. Whether buying or selling, choose Shanna Green for a slam dunk. Call her today at 618-771-2868. Don't wait for Mother Nature to take care of that dying tree in your yard. Reach out to the professionals at Shawnee Tree Service. Call Shawnee Tree Service at 618-694-6343 for all of your arbor and outdoor needs. Why would you call anyone else? ChemStream is Southern Illinois' premier specialist when it comes to water treatment. In addition to water treatment for municipal and commercial water treatment, they also provide de-icing rock, diesel exhaust fluids, and Sunoco race fuels. Check out ChemStream today. Clemens Insurance provides any and all of your insurance needs. Reach out to them at 618-889-5874 to discuss anything from personal, health, farm, life, or commercial lines of insurance today. For lunch or breakfast while in Goreville, stop at the Goreville Grill. They're located behind H&H Fuel right across the street from Wiffle Boys and offer a full lunch and breakfast menu. Open Monday through Friday from 6 to 2, Saturdays from 6 to 11. Check out the daily lunch specials on the Facebook page, The Goreville Grill. Friendly service, quality food, and always made with love. For dinner or lunch, stop in at Wiffle Boys Pizza, the official pizza of the Blackcat Network. Now open for lunch Wednesday through Sunday at 11 o'clock, plus evenings. Wiffle Boys Pizza, hometown, homegrown, and always homemade.
And Saturday's the day to take advantage of Saturday's Daily Special. Today's Daily Special, 50% off cheese sticks with any large or extra large specialty pizza. Get it before the game, after the game. They'll be open. Go see them at Wiffle Boys. And don't forget, they got tots now. Well, both teams finishing getting loose here. Brian and I have both are in agreement. These Anna Jonesboro away uniforms are pretty sharp. We got the gray with the blue pinstripe. Numbers are easy to see outlined in white. Harrisburg home uniforms are sharp. They're definitely sharp. The white and the purple. So we'll call this the best dress game right here for sure. It should be a good contest. We've got about 1:40 here before the final buzzer's going to blow, and then we will announce our starting lineups and get this afternoon rolling and wrapping up and closing the book on the 12th annual Goreville Invitational Tournament. The next voice you hear will be that of Mr. Brian Murley with your starting lineups. This is J.R. Russell on the BlackCatNetwork.com.
Perform better. Recover safely. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. On behalf of the Goreville Consolidated Unit School District Number 1 Administration, Faculty, Staff, and Board of Education, we welcome you to the 12th Annual Goreville Invitational Basketball Tournament. We're extremely proud to have the opportunity to host this tournament and hope that all those involved, the fans, spectators, players, and coaches, have a great experience this week. Please remember to exhibit good sportsmanship and a prideful competitive spirit and help us as we work together to make this tournament the premier tip-off event for Southern Illinois basketball. It's day number 5, games number 9 and 10, and game number 9 features the Wildcats of Anna Jonesboro and the Bulldogs of Harrisburg. First, let's meet the starting lineups for the visitors on the scoreboard, the Wildcats of Anna Jonesboro. have a tournament record of 1-2. Starting in the guard position, a 5'11" senior, number 3, Taj Hodges. Starting in the guard position, a 6' junior, number 4, Dawson Nicholas. Starting in the guard position, a 6' junior, number 14, Aiden McFadden. Starting in the guard position, a 6'5" sophomore, number 22, Caleb Gore. And starting in the forward position, a 5'11" senior, number 21, Dalen Butler. Wildcats are coached by Mike Chamness, Josh Staples, Jordan Adams, Mark Chamness, Blake Pena, and Matt Crane. Now let's meet the start line for the home team on the scoreboard, the Bulldogs of Harrisburg, who also have a tournament record of 1-2. Starting in guard position is 6'4" senior, number 12, Caden Young. Starting in forward position is 6' senior, number 20, Reed Ryder. Starting in guard position is 6'1" senior, number 21, Jalon Ellis. Starting at guard position is 6'2" senior, number 23, Adrian Mann. And starting at the forward position is 6'4" senior, number 30, Owen Rand. Bulldogs are led by Andy Fehrenbacher and assisted by John Sanders and Brad Carnes. Officials in today's game are Mr. Brian Kelly, Mr. Todd Bryant, and Mr. Mike Eastwood. Ladies and gentlemen, it's time to get game number 9 underway. Wildcat fans, are you ready? Bulldog fans, are you ready? Let's play some basketball.
Well, the clock says 2:32 in the afternoon, but it feels like 8 o'clock on a Friday or Saturday night. A little spark and enthusiasm, excitement in the gymnasium for this matchup. Turnaround jumper, no good right off the get-go by Harrisburg. McFadden brings the ball up court. Gets it out to Gore. And there's a pass that's going to be tipped and tipped and tipped again. Gore's got it. He's in a little bit of trouble looking for an opening, and just like that, Ellis cuts off the passing lane, turns it into 2 points for the Bulldogs. 7:23 to play. McFadden comes up the court. Mike Chamness all over his boys. He didn't like that first possession at all. McFadden gets a lane to the basket. Shot up, no good. Saved by Young. I guess apologies, Brian, who's doing it all, forgot to turn off the graphics. He can't see the screen till he looks at it on another on the phone, and yeah, it's a process. But anyway, apologies to our crowd and our audience. And a Jonesboro Hodges goes down the middle of the lane. Pull-up jumper is going to be a foul. Foul's going to be charged against Adrian Mann. That's his first team foul. Todd Bryant on the call. By the way, a shout out to his mother, Nancy Bryant. mother of the official, watching our show today, I understand. Good to have you on board. First shot by Hodges is up and in. Little different starting lineup for Anna Jonesboro tonight. Usually Needling will be in that fifth spot, and they put Butler in there today. Ellis brings the ball up the right side after the missed free throw. Pop out to Rand. Hand off to Young. Pulls up. Three-pointers up. Missed. Uncharacteristically missed. Young is usually just on fire from there. There's a three-pointer by Owen Rand. Makes the score 5-1 now, Harrisburg. Hodges gets to the middle of the lane, lays a runner, no good, falls up short. Young almost stripped from behind, gets the ball back. Pulls up for the 16-footer, no good. Loose ball on the floor, and I'm going to say he touched the out-of-bounds line. Good hustle there by Nichols. 5:43 left. First quarter action. Lob into Young. He dribbles out. Harrisburg a little awkward getting their offense started, or maybe it's just intentionally methodical. Ellis looks. Shuffles off to Young. Young goes to the basket, spins, gets to the hole, middle of the lane, shots up and good. McFadden gets the ball stripped. Here comes Young, and the layup at the other end, easy two. Going to have our first timeout. Going to be a 30-second timeout. Going to be charged to Anna Jonesboro. We're going to be back in 30 minutes, or 30 seconds, here on the BlackCatNetwork.com. I think the trainer's going to go down and to the Anna Jonesboro bench and check blood pressure on Mike Chamness. He is definitely giving it to the players, pick up the pace and intensity on the court by example. Gore, middle of the lane, floaters up and no good. Hits the front, back, and then back out. Ball was more down than it was out. Ellis up top for the Bulldogs. Looks left, now comes back right. Now Mann backs it out. Ellis on the wing. Spins again. Shot up, no good, too long. Rebounded to Nichols. And they move it ahead to Gore. Oh, I'm surprised he didn't just pull up and shoot the three there. McFadden. Guarded by Ellis. There's a three-point shot. Going to be off the mark. First substitution of the game is going to be for the Harrisburg Bulldogs. Chandler Costel comes in. Going to give Mann a break. Now Foster Needling getting ready to check in for Anna Jonesboro. Young with the ball. Costel, look. Rand loses a handle. Gore picks it up. Oh, no, we got a foul. Didn't even hear the whistle. Costel's going to be charged with a personal. It's second team foul now on Harrisburg. McFadden with it, guarded by Ellis. Hodges goes to the middle of the lane. Another quick foul by Questel, and he's going to have to come right back out. He hadn't been on the floor a minute. But that's his second personal. So Braxton Murphy's going to come in. Murphy had a couple big baskets last night against Benton. They find Foster on the weak side. Nichols with it. Up top to McFadden. McFadden goes left. Gives it to Nichols down the middle of the lane. Too hard off the glass. Young with the rebound. Here come the Bulldogs. Baseline jumper up and good by Caden Young. Cats and dogs out here, Bulldogs and the Wildcats. Hodges can't get around the pick to the lane, so they go out to the other side. Gore's got it, little pick and roll to Needling. Nice spin, shots up, no good, but a foul. Needling's going to go to the free throw line, shoot 2. And Murphy picks up his first personal. That's 4 team fouls now on Harrisburg. Will be in the bonus after this. Shot off the mark. AJ not with the field goal yet. 11-1 is your score. Little anemic on the offensive end. And Needling's able to double the offensive output for the Bulldogs, or for the Wildcats. 11-2. Foul's going to go against Needling. Must have grabbed onto Murphy as he went by him. Couldn't see it from here. They go on the wing to Murphy. Murphy's looking back to the middle. Finds Young. They go all the way around. Ellis, three-point shot, no good, a little flat. McFadden. Drills all the way down the corner, hesitates, gets to the baseline, shots up, no good. Rebounded by Ryder. Ryder not big height-wise, but definitely commands a lot of space down there on the block. Strong individual. There's the ball knocked out of bounds. And it's going to come the other way. No confusion from the officials, but a few confusion from the bench as to whose ball it should be. But Anna's going to have it with 1:37, seeking that first field goal here. They get the ball in the middle, and there's the first field goal right there. Nichols draws first blood for the Wildcats. 1:18 to play, 11-4 score. Young gives off to Mann. Ryder too much off the glass, ball's tipped. Well, a little coaching for the entire gymnasium there from Coach Andy Freiberger. Steal by Ellis. Missed shot there, but nice cleanup by Mann on the opposite block. And pushes it to 13-4, 45 seconds to go. Call's going to go against Ellis. His first, and we're going to shoot some free throws. Aiden McFadden goes to the free throw line. Patterson gets ready to check in, as does Butler for the Wildcats. And short.
Wildcats, number 1, Leon Patterson, number 21, Dalen Butler.
Gore has a seat and Nichols has a seat. That one's off the mark too. Ellis up high to get that rebound. Sutter Steps goes strong to the basket. We're going to count it, I believe, on the continuation. Foul is charged against McFadden. Ellis gets credit for the basket and a chance at an old-timey three-point play. Free throw is in. McFadden, guarded by Young, gets past him, gets shoved, throws it up and in. I mean, literally threw it up and in. Threw it right off of his chin. 16-4, down to 14 seconds. Bulldogs working for 1. Now we're down to 9. Now we're down to 8. Now we're down to 7. Young taking his time. Going to have to put up a long shot. Does, no good. Rebound putback is no good by Rand. And after 1 quarter of play, score 16-6. This is J.R. Russell on the BlackCatNetwork.com. Be back in 1 minute with second quarter action. Start second quarter and Jonesboro ball at half court. The Bulldogs giving a different look now. They're up in a 2-3 zone. Hodges has it. Excuse me, throws over to Patterson. Patterson back to McFadden, penetrates. Back to Patterson. They go cross court. Then back up to Hodges. Hodges drives baseline, pull-up jumpers up, and no good. Young with the rebound. Gets to the middle of the lane. Dribbles left, scoop over the basket, no good. Rebound kicked out. You get over to Ellis on the left side, hesitates. Going to be an offensive foul. He lowered the shoulder, which might not have been enough, but when he extended the arm, it made it a little bit obvious. It's going to be his second personal, and he's going to have a seat with 2 fouls. Full court pressure now by Harrisburg, 2-2-1 zone. Threw it to the middle, nobody home. They clear it out to Mann. Mann crosses over, goes over the top. Jump shot high off the glass is good. Makes it 18-6. They get it to Butler. Gets in the middle of the floor, now kicks it wide. Needling spins. Nice move by the big man. Can't get the shot to go down, though. Rebounded by Butler. McFadden's going to try a 3. It's off the mark. Rebound by Needling. Brian Kelly says a little too much pushing there on the block. by Foster Needling. So he's got 2.
Taking the Wildcats, number 4, Dawson Nicholas.
Nicholas comes back in. Needling's going to have a seat. Harrisburg works the perimeter. Man takes the first look and first shot. Now we got a foul from behind. I'm not sure if that was a makeup call for the other end, but this one's going to go against Owen Rand. No such thing as a makeup call. They don't do that, right? Second team foul. First one on Rand. Again, we got a 2-2-1 zone. Ball kicked out of bounds by Young. And a Jonesboro basketball. 6:17 to play here in the second. Encourage you folks to stick around after this broadcast. We will go right into the championship game, a matchup between the Goreville Blackcats and the Benton Rangers. Targeted start time is 4 o'clock. That'll depend on how late this game goes. McFadden drains a 3. Makes it 3 with 5:51 to play, 18-9. Oh, not sure that wasn't a walk. Got away with it and all the way to the basket. Murphy lays it in. Yeah, Harrisburg switched back to man, or did they? The throw to the bench. And the bench was open. They weren't ready to receive the pass, but they were open. On the turnover, it's going to belong back to Harrisburg. Second quarter, 29 your score. Murphy, middle of the lane. 15-footers up and good. Coach Chamness going to mix things up a little bit, bring Trevor Goins in. Get some fresh legs. And you're going to take a full timeout. So we'll be right back after 1 minute. Once again, you're watching the BlackCatNetwork.com, the Goreville Invitational Tournament. We'll be right back. Goins in the ball game for Anna Jonesboro here to start action just under the 5-minute mark. Nichols with it. Tried to run a little pick and roll, couldn't get it to him. Ball deflected out of bounds, will stay in the hands of the Wildcats. Goins to trigger. To get it to Hodges in the corner. McFadden dribbles right. Finds a crease to the lane. Scoop up and under is in. McFadden starts to turn it on here. He's got 7 now of the 11 for Anna Jonesboro. Long three-pointer up, no good. Tipped out of bounds into the hand of my mother, who I told her she's going to sit in that front row over there. She better have her hands up and be ready. 4:23 to play. And a Jonesboro ball. Hodges kicks it back up top to McFadden. McFadden dribbles right, looking for that crease again. Here comes Going down the middle of the lane. High off the glass, no good. There's a rebound by Butler. He puts it back up, no good. Had a rough angle on the basket to use the board. Man, turn, catch, shoot, nothing in the out of the corner. We'll go the other way. One and done for both squads. Goins got it. Now back out to McFadden. They go back up to Hodges. Nichols tries to drive right. Can't. McFadden, top. Oh, thought he was going to put that up. Ball deflected out. Nichols gathers it. Got it to Goins. Butler, they throw the lob underneath. There it is. They had a mismatch size-wise underneath. Coach Chamness was hollering. They responded. Found Butler underneath. 22-13, 3-14. Young, three-pointer, no good. Rebounded by McFadden. Slows and goes and slows and goes. McFadden comes out of it. That's just a lot of effort right there, and then gets blocked at the rim pretty cleanly. Man, goes baseline, gets cut off. Throws it across and throws it away. Getting a little sloppy here on both sides. McFadden over to Hodges. Dribbles right. 2:40 to play. Gets it into Butler. Butler spins. Tried to kick it back out. Now into the hand of Nichols. Nichols, he looks for a lane. Bad angle on the glass again. Misses that shot, and it's Harrisburg ball. 2:21 to play. Gore is getting ready to check back in. AJ back in that zone. Long three up and in by Murphy. Murphy's come off the bench, and he's added 7 points to their total. McFadden dribbles right. Comes back off the pick. Looks for the roll, can't get it. There's AJ with the three of their own, no good. Man almost lost it out of bounds. Great effort, got it saved back into Young. 1:33 to play. Back out to Man. Over to Murphy. He'll fire another three from the other wing. That one's off the mark, though. Going to have a jump ball on the rebound. Alternating possession's going to keep it down here at this end. Brim checks in, as does Unthank and Questel. And Gore's back in for Anna. Unthank. Over to Rand. Brim away from the basket, gets it slapped away. Here comes Gore. Could be a dunk. Nope, he thought about it. He might have taken an extra step, too. Caleb Gore with the 2 points. Nobody guarded Questel. He's going to shoot. No good. Rebound in the hand of Hodges. It's a foot race, and I think Hodges is going to win this one. He goes up and in. So after the substitutions, Anna Jonesboro's been able to make a little chip in this on a little 4-0 run. Makes it 25-17. Murphy with it. Out to Brim. Unthank. Now back to Rand. 23 seconds. And what might have been a turnover had not the foul been called. Dawson Nichols going to pick up his first personal. Just second team foul. Nobody's in any danger of shooting any free throws at this point with only 18.8 seconds left on the clock. Questel's going to inbound. Goes in the backcourt to Unthank. Unthank had a double pick set up for him. Now they give it to Murphy. Murphy crosses over. Now down to 5 seconds. Step back. Throws up a three and threw it in. What a half for Braxton Murphy, and what a circus shot there at the end, giving him 10 points. Makes the score 28-17. We're going to take a break. I'm going to total some stats. We'll give you some halftime statistics and come back for second half here on the BlackCatNetwork.com. The 12th annual Goreville Invitational Tournament.
For the only locally owned bank in Johnson County with locations in Goreville, Vienna, and Marion, visit Southern Trust Bank. Come out and visit the friendly faces at your local bank for all your banking needs. FDIC Equal Housing Lender. Deb Gardner is not only happy to support the Blackcats, but is also available for any of your real estate needs in Florida. Visit her today at settlebythesea.com. Pease Contracting, LLC wants to help you with any of your landscaping, lawn care, excavation, or snow removal needs. Call Noel Pease 618-364-5140 today. For grass, dirt, gravel, or snow, Pease Contracting always headlines the show. Stop in at the Oasis just north of Goreville on Route 37 for any of your adult beverage needs. If they don't have what you're looking for, just ask Steve and he'll do his best to track it down for you. It's never really a party without the Oasis. The Goreville News exclusively covers all things Blackcats. Contact them at contact@gorevillenews.com with any newsworthy stories about the Goreville and surrounding area. If you're buying or selling real estate, you'll want Shanna Green from House to Home on your team. Whether buying or selling, choose Shanna Green for a slam dunk. Call her today at 618-771-2868. Don't wait for Mother Nature to take care of that dying tree in your yard. Reach out to the professionals at Shawnee Tree Service. Call Shawnee Tree Service at 618-694-6343 for all of your arbor and outdoor needs. Why would you call anyone else? ChemStream is Southern Illinois' premier specialist when it comes to water treatment. In addition to water treatment for municipal and commercial water treatment, they also provide de-icing rock, diesel exhaust fluids, and Sunoco race fuels. Check out ChemStream today. Clemens Insurance provides any and all of your insurance needs. Reach out to them at 618-889-5874 to discuss anything from personal, health, farm, life, or commercial lines of insurance today. For lunch or breakfast while in Goreville, stop at the Goreville Grill. They're located behind H&H Fuel right across the street from Wiffle Boys and offer a full lunch and breakfast menu. Open Monday through Friday from 6 to 2, Saturdays from 6 to 11. Check out the daily lunch specials on the Facebook page, The Goreville Grill. Friendly service, quality food, and always made with love. For dinner or lunch, stop in at Wiffle Boys Pizza, the official pizza of the Black Cat Network. Now open for lunch Wednesday through Sunday at 11 o'clock, plus evenings. Wiffle Boys Pizza, hometown, homegrown, and always homemade.
Be sure and take advantage of the daily special all day today, not just this Saturday, but every Saturday, 50% off of cheese sticks with any large or extra large specialty pizza. And even in addition to that, if that weren't enough, don't forget, they got tots now. You get tots about any way you want them.
And you're right now seeing all of our sponsors at one time.
That's a full screen, man.
That's a full screen.
Absolutely. And we love it. We thank those folks.
Yeah, and normally I do run those as they're going, but with the duties of PA and tournament, it gets a little hard to get all of them up there at one time.
It puts the multitasking, doesn't it, for you?
Yeah.
I'm telling you, I do work with a wizard, by the way, in case you didn't know that. Brian Worley is a wizard.
That's right. Well, the Bulldogs lead at 28-17. Here's J.R. Russell with a look at your first half scoring.
For the Anna Jonesboro Wildcats, 3 points for Hodges, 7 points for McFadden. He leads the Wildcats. 2 points for Butler, 2 points for Gore, 1 point for Needling. They're only 2 of 6 from the free throw line.
Yeah,
they do a little better job of that. For the Harrisburg Bulldogs, we have 6 points for Young, 5 points for Ellis, 4 points for Man, 3 points for Rand, and the surprise of the afternoon, I would have to say, was Braxton Murphy coming off the bench and putting in 10.
What about that three?
Double clutch contested at the buzzer 3-point shot.
Insane, man.
He got it to go down. Harrisburg has not been to the free throw line yet. No, I take that back. They're 1 of 1. 1 of 1 from the free throw line. So I don't know. It seemed that when AJ went to a zone, it slowed Harrisburg down a little bit offensively, and started their offense in transition a little bit better too. Mm-hmm. So be curious to see what adjustments they make coming out second half. Certainly, it's an 11-point game, but it's a close game.
Yeah. Well, they cut it down to 8, and then they hit that 3 at the end.
That was kind of a backbreaker for Andrew Jonesboro.
But we're going to take a quick break and let JR catch his breath, and we'll be coming back in about 4 minutes with the start of the second half. You're watching the Goreville Invitational on BlackcatsNetwork.com or free service at Goreville School. Like more information, contact us on our Facebook page or email us at blackcatsnetwork@gmail.com or contact at GorevilleSchools.com.
Sometimes we're not ourselves. There's no one I can turn to. And I know all the feelings that we shared out in the past. And I know your relationships are never meant to last. And I'll take some time, but I'll be alright. Moving on, moving on. I don't
Welcome back. Second half action in the first of 2 games today from Goreville High School between the Harrisburg Bulldogs and the Anna Jonesboro Wildcats. Wildcats with the ball first. Be interesting to see what kind of strategic changes or emphasis we get out of both clubs. Gore goes in the middle lane, floater up, no good, a little bit long. Ball's loose, still loose, and now finally corralled by Rand. He's going to bring it right up the middle and into the hands of Young. Back to Rand over on the wing. Penetrates the lane, spins, shot up and good. Move his point total to 5 for the ball game. Nichols bobbled the hands off a little bit, goes in the middle of the lane, tried to bounce pass back, nobody home. McFadden's there to pick it up. Now back to Nichols. They're going to leave him wide open for the 3. Look good from here. Rand comes down with it. Throws ahead to man. Pull-up jumper from 15 foot is good. Flat-looking shot, but it went in. Makes it now 32-17. McFadden goes to the lane. Off the glass and too hard. Over to Young. 3 is up, no good. Rebounded by Gore. McFadden gets to the middle of the lane. Shovel pass around, no good. Intercepted by Ryder. Oh, man wants to slow things down a little bit. Young comes out to set the pick, loses a handle off the dribble, gets it back, goes left, come back to Ryder, to Rand. Man gets to the middle of the lane, lays it up off the glass, no good, and takes it right back, reverse layup, up, no good. Butler's not going to let him have it again. That one intercepted by Young on a long pass. Goes Euro step, left hand on the other side. Rand's there to collect it. He throws it up, no good. Again, corralled by Butler. A little physical under the basket. McFadden trying to find a crease. Tried to use his body, but Young uses his height to reject that. Haven't seen a rejection like that since my senior year prom. Gore's going to take it out for Anna Jonesboro. They find Butler wide open on the other side. Can't get the bank shot to go down. He wanted a call, didn't get it. Man gets the ball stolen. Here comes Hodges. Lays it in up over the front. Taj Hodges for 2. He's got 5 on the night. Young, pull-up jumper, gonna be short. Butler gets ready to check, or Murphy gets ready to check back in. Hodges blocked. Rand goes to the basket. Nice Euro step to the baseline. Owen Rand gets 2 more points. He had 3 points first half. He's got 4 points already this quarter. And now we're going to have a foul call. Good back cut there by the Wildcats.
Fouls on number 23, Adrian Mann. That's his second team.
Mann picks up his second personal.
Bulldogs. Number 22, Braxton Murphy.
Murphy, who led all scorers the first half back in the ball game. That ball's tipped out of bounds. Now that fan was ready to receive the pass. Hands were up. Caught it nicely. Hodges looked to shoot, but then he backed out. Looking for room to dribble. Guarded by Murphy. Gives it to McFadden. McFadden goes left. Ball knocked loose by Ellis. Foot race to the basket, lays it up and in. Jelon Ellis with 2 more. Gives him 7 on the night. Afternoon. Gore around the horn all the way over to Hodges. Hodges, no room. They're going to throw it ahead. Is this one going to go down? It is. Ellis with the flush at the basket. Going to have a full timeout. Anna Jonesboro. 3:25 left to play at the third. You're listening to J.R. Russell on the BlackCatNetwork.com. (38-19) your score, 3:25 left to play. It's going to be Wildcat basketball. And if Anna wants to keep this close, they're going to have to get on a run pretty quick here, I would think. McFadden on the wing, goes baseline all the way to the basket. Uses his body to clear, can't get the shot to go down, steps in, throws it up left-handed and in. But he'll get the basket and one chance to score with the clock stopped. And the foul's going to be charged against Braxton Murphy. It's his second foul. So several Harrisburg players with 2 fouls right now, but nobody in any really serious trouble. Needling comes in. Butler's going to have a seat. And rolls off the back of the rim. Down 17, Anna needs every point they can get right now. Murphy to the lane, short. Rebound by Gore. McFadden dribbles left. Man gets ready to check back in for Harrisburg. Hodges dribbles into trouble, gets knocked to the ground. No call. I think he might be hurt. Young for 3 from the top of the key. Yeah, Hodges isn't moving real well right now. And there's a steal by Ellis going the other way. Up and under, lays it up and over the front. So athletic. Jelon Ellis. He's up to 11. There's the zone again from Harrisburg. Gore fires a 3 from the wing. It's no good. Rebounded by Nichols. Good strong move there. There's another rebound back up, put up back by Needling. Young dishes off down low to Rand. He just kind of set up shop down there on the low block. Gore with it. They go all the way around to Hodges. Back to Gore. They get it in the middle to Nichols. Poked away by Ellis. Ellis is going to be called for the foul. That's his third.
Trainer the Wildcats, number 1, Leon Patterson. For the Bulldogs, number 14, Chandler Pascal, number 23, Adrian Mann.
Leon Patterson in the game for Anna Jonesboro now, and has the ball in the corner. That ball's knocked out of bounds. Costell knocks it loose. Stay with the Wildcats. 1:03 left to play. 45-23 your score. Bulldogs switch up now, back to man. Man on the ball. Guarding McFadden, loses him to the right side. McFadden tries to get it off, does. McFadden's going to be rewarded with a couple of free throws. Reed Ryder picks up a foul. It's his first. McFadden's shot is good. Second shot's up. Too long. Anna had a chance at it, couldn't come up with it. Falls into the hands of Harrisburg. Here comes Ellis. Down to 41 seconds. They're probably going to work for one, maybe. Out to Ryder. No, they're going down low. Mann's got it. Now back up to Questel. Over to Ellis. Ellis gets down the middle of the lane. Loses his foot and got bailed out there. Foul's going to be on Patterson. It was called on the floor, so it'll be out of bounds. 25 seconds left in the third. They inbound to Ellis. Ellis spins. Spins again. Turnaround jump shot up and good. Having himself quite a quarter. That's 8 points on the quarter, 13 points on the day. He'd lead all scorers. McFadden's got it. Gets it to Nichols. Middle of the lane. Goes up left side. No good. Shot is short. Man can't get anything going from there. So after 3 quarters of play, Anna Jonesboro 24, Harrisburg Bulldogs 47. We'll be right back with fourth quarter action here on the BlackCatNetwork.com. Don't go anywhere. The Harrisburg basketball start the fourth quarter. Ball stolen. Well, ball knocked loose. They're going to say they're going to reward Anna Jonesboro, I think, just on hustle there. McFadden brings it up. They get it down low to Needling. Posting up against Rand. Spins. Gets nudged, then blocked by Rand. Good defense. Ball back to Ellis. Dribbles left. Pull-up jumper. Good. Sean Ellis starting to feel it here. We got 15 now on the day. The Harrisburg team is dangerous. They've got three players in particular that just can get it done at any given time, and Mann, Ellis, and Young. And then your support players around the post, they can get it done too. Ryder takes up space and rebounds and blocks in the inside. Shot up by McFadden. And Rand's having a good day today too. Harrisburg beats the press. They throw it up to Ryder. Ryder bank shot up and in. Ryder tends to play more of a utility role. Gore with it. Nice shovel pass, but nice block on the other end. Needling gets blocked. Now Mann's got it. Now he kicks it out to Rand, and here comes Harrisburg just like that. Shot up, no good. Outlet pass comes to McFadden. McFadden has contact. They're going to call it on Mann. Adrian Mann going to pick up his third. And McFadden goes to the free throw line to shoot two. Young prepares to check back into the game for Harrisburg. That shot rolled out. And Taj Hodges comes back in for Leon Patterson. Second shot, short. Harrisburg works the perimeter. Looks like they're just going to be really patient here on offense. Ryder with it. Over to Mann. Back out to Young. Back out to Rand. Back to the basket. Now gives it off to Young. Young pulls up. Shoots a three. Short. Hodges has it. Throws it ahead to Nichols. Nichols goes right for the contact. He'll be rewarded with a couple of free throws. Stops the clock. Butler ready to check in. Foul charged against Owen Rand, his second personal. And Jonesboro struggled at the free throw line. They were 2 of 6 in the first half. They're 1 of 7 right now in the second. Second shot's good. Mann gets to the middle of the floor. Pull-up jumper, 14-footer, no good. Rebounded by Butler. Kicks it out to McFadden. They find Hodges in the corner. Hodges goes baseline, backs it out, wide open. He's going to take the three. Gets it up in the air and in. Taj Hodges for three. Ellis crosses the half court. Goes strong to the basket, reverse layup up and in. Nice move. 53-30. McFadden. Now they get it over to Nichols. Nichols going all the way to the basket. No, tries to dump it underneath the Butler on the other block, and it goes out of bounds. A little too much mustard on that hot dog. Mann walks it up. Gives to Murphy. Ellis. Now to man. Now to Ellis. Almost stolen by McFadden. Ellis, I'll just take it to the basket. Lays it up and in. 6 points this quarter for Ellis. He got 19 now. Hodges goes to the basket. He's going to be fouled. He's going to shoot 2. Fouls charged against Young, just his first foul. He played a lot of minutes, only had 1 foul. Aiden Unthank checks in for the Bulldogs. Mann's going to have a seat. 3:42 to play, 31-55. Second free throw is good. Unthank. Over to Ellis. Young goes down the middle. He goes up and under and lays it in. Now he's got 11. That's 3 players from Harrisburg in double digits right now. 57-32. McFadden persistent on that one, gets to the other side and scores. Unthank kicks it out to Murphy. Murphy fires a 3. It's good. That's his 3rd 3 on the day and his 13th point. Hodges steps back. Sky high 3 is no good. Rebounded by Jonesboro. McFadden can't get the layup to go down. Brendan Davis gets ready to check in for Harrisburg. I'm guessing both teams are going to empty benches pretty quick. We got a 26-point ball game with 2 minutes to go. There's a ball knocked loose into the hands of Nichols. Here's footsteps, but able to get it down. His 4 points on the game. Young to Unthank, over to Ellis. They go around to Wheeler and back to Ellis again. Foul's going to go against McFadden. Coach wanted to get subs in. We got that foul in. Dela Cruz checks in, as does Edmonds and Patterson and Goins for Anna Jonesboro. Spin, turnaround, jump shot up, no good. Rebounded by Anna Jonesboro. Dela Cruz on the rebound. Nice move by Leon Patterson at the basket. He'll get his first 2 points. 1:06 to play. Young, high off the glass and in. Patterson cut the middle of the lane. Actually, he was open. Bounce pass would have found him. Instead, the ball's deflected. Now Young's got it 30 seconds. We're just going to hold and dribble this out. Looks like subs aren't going to get into the ball game. Looks like that's going to be your final. And they will dribble their way through. Buzzer's getting ready to go off. Down under a second. There you go. And there's your final 62-38 in favor of the Harrisburg Bulldogs. So Harrisburg will finish the tournament 2-2. Wildcats will finish the tournament 1-3. But again, that's a team that plays much better than that record shows. Scoring, first of all, for the Harrisburg Bulldogs. They only shot one free throw today. They were 1-1 from the free throw line as a team. Had 9 points for Rand, 6 points for Mann, 3 points for Murphy, 2 points for Ryder. I'm sorry, it was 11 points for Rand. 13 points for Caden Young, 19 points for Jelon Ellis, leading all scorers. For the Wildcats of Anna Jonesboro, with 2 points for Patterson, 10 points for Taj Hodges, 2 points for Nichols, 15 points for McFadden, 2 points for Butler, 2 points for Gore, 3 points for Needling. And they were only 6 of 15 from the charity stripe, so definitely a room for opportunity on that. Got the stats in. I think we're probably going to take a break here. And don't go anywhere. We got a championship game coming up. This is what we've been waiting for. It'll be the Blackcats of Goreville against the Rangers of Benton. And looking forward to this contest. By the way, congratulations to the cheerleaders from Harrisburg who won the Spirit Award, the cheerleading award, however it is they call it. Congratulations to them. So we're going to take a break. We got about 15 minutes or so. We come back, we'll bring you championship action between the Goreville Blackcats and the Benton Rangers. You're listening to J.R. Russell on the BlackCatNetwork.com.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to BlackCatsNetwork.com. It's championship afternoon as the Blackcats take on the Rangers of Benton. Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Brian Murley. Alongside me, as always, the man who put the hustle and hustle, Mr. J.R. Russell.
This is what we've worked all week for.
Yeah.
This moment right now, championship night. Two undefeated teams, Goreville Blackcats and the Benton Rangers. This is what it's about.
That's right. Benton has not lost a tournament game since 2019.
Oh, my gosh. I didn't realize that.
Yeah.
And look back at them stats.
Yeah. And
well, I'd say it's about time.
It's about time. Benton's won it 6 times.
Mm-hmm.
And Goreville's won it twice. But Benton has won it undefeated. Yeah, it's. I was looking at it earlier. It's crazy.
I hadn't thought about that.
But yeah, the team that's going to win it tonight will be winning undefeated as well.
That's right.
You got probably one of the top 1A teams in the South, and definitely probably the top 2A team in the South, battling it out for the championship.
Should be a good ball game. Both teams, we got Connor Craig getting over a touch of the flu. And for Benton, you've got Kyle Thomas coming back. He missed it all last night, didn't show up. Said he will play tonight, although he won't be starting.
Yeah.
And then, of course,
Dr. Tedeschi
with the he took a shot last night.
Yeah.
Busted his lip open. I guess he had to go get some stitches after the ball game. Don't know how that'll affect him or if it will.
Well, I don't think it affected him last night.
It won't. The only thing I don't see him with a mask on,
right.
and concern about that reopening, because I don't care what you say, folks, it's a contact game.
Yeah.
And we certainly are not wishing any ill will on anybody, especially nice, fine young player as a man as Dr. Tedeschi. But having that exposed, I would be a little bit concerned.
Yeah, most definitely.
Because it wouldn't take much to pop it back open.
Oh, no. But it should be a good ball game. You've got size and length for the Rangers, and you got
I've come up with a new drink.
Speed and quickness for the Blackcats.
There's a new official drink for the Goreville Blackcats.
What's that?
Nestle's Quick.
Nestle Quick.
We are Nestle Quick on the court.
Yeah, we are quick.
My goodness, we get that rebound. It's unusual if the ball hits the floor more than twice to get from one end to the other. And Todd Tripp's got the talent to be able to push the ball like that. The boys certainly.
Tonight, though, I think the big question is two questions. One, how much are they going to let them play?
Yep. Always
and if they do let them play, how are we going to react to the physicality of Benton?
Right. Yeah, because they can, especially defensively. Now, Benton's got two approaches defensively, too. We've seen it this week. They'll set out in that 1-3-1 and spread, and they are so wide and long, it can make your passing lanes just absolutely disappear. The other is if they play you man, it's a very aggressive man-to-man, and they're, we used to say, in your jock. It's tight. It's tough man-to-man.
Yeah, and it's long. And one thing I saw with the teams earlier this week, Benton does a good job. They start to trap you, but then that lead guy backs off.
So then you got to throw over the top.
Then you got to throw over the top.
That gives somebody in time to anticipate and cut off the
passing. And you got Dr. Tedeschi.
At 9'7".
Yeah.
It seems like. So, yeah, be a good matchup. We'll see how things pan out and how they work.
All right. Well, I'm going to turn it over to you, sir. Yep. He's always
last one off the floor working on them free throws.
All right. I got to get this stuff ready.
Yep. Go do your thing, man. You do you. We're going to send Brian Murley down there to the PA system. We're going to have a national anthem, and then we will have starting lineups, and then we're going to play some championship grade basketball. This is Southern Illinois basketball at its finest here from Goreville Gymnasium, the Cavern of Chaos, we call it, and the Goreville Invitational Tournament, the 12th annual. The next voice you hear will be that of Mr. Brian Murley.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the 12th annual Goreville Invitational Tournament final game. It is championship afternoon. We're featuring the Rangers of Benton. and the Blackcats of Goreville. Before we meet the starting lineups, the coaches and officials, I'd ask everyone to please rise, move your caps, as we honor America, the singing of our national anthem by Miss Dana Harris.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets of regular, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
First, let's meet the starting lineup for the visitors on the scoreboard, the Rangers of Benton, who have a tournament record of 3-0. Starting a guard position, a 5'11" senior, number 2, Jackson Zettler. Starting a guard position, a 6'2" senior, number 11, Trey Severin. Starting a 4 position, a 6'1" senior, number 12, Grant Owens. Starting a 4 position, a 6'6" junior, number 5, Nolan Schaefer. And starting the other 4 position, a 6'9" senior, number 41, Docker Tedeschi. Rangers are led by Mr. Coach Ryan Miller, Jason Hobbs, Andy Sloan, Mitch Giacconi, Lucas Roberts, and Scott Page. Now let's meet the starting lineup for the home team on the scoreboard, the Blackcats of Goreville, who also have a tournament record of 3-0. Starting the guard position, a 5'10" junior, number 11, Zach Green. Starting the guard position, a 6' senior, number 12, Cole Tripp. Starting the guard position, a 6' sophomore, number 24, Nick King. Starting a 4 position is 6'3" senior, number 23, Connor Craig. And starting in the middle for the Blackcats, a 6'6" senior, number 22, Drake Buffington. Blackcats are coached by Mr. Todd Tripp, assisted by Dayton Tripp, Mike Qualls, and Cannon Webb. Officials tonight's game are Mr. David Hill, Mr. Rob Reeder, and Mr. Sean Goins. Ladies and gentlemen, it's time to get championship afternoon underway. Ranger fans, are you ready? Blackcat fans, are you ready? Let's play some basketball.
Well, there you have it. If you can't feel the excitement at home, you need to turn your volume up just a hair. This place is electric right now. We got fans from Goreville and Benton and fans from across Southern Illinois, I've noticed, and several different communities coming to check this one out. Benton in control early. Goreville picks up man-to-man. Tedeschi fires a long three from the corner. It rattles out. Rebounded by Owens. Tedeschi stops, shoots. No good, off the rim, and gets his own rebound, throws it back. That's 2 offensive shots, 2 rebounds for Benton. Third shot is a charm for Schaefer. Blackcats going to have to do a better job on the boards. Benton comes out in man defense now. They get the ball down to Buffington. Buffington's going to challenge the big guy, loses a handle. Foul's going to be called. First one against Tedeschi, so Blackcats aren't going to back down from him, going to go right at him. I like the look of that. I'm going to say the foul was on the floor. No free throws awarded. They throw the ball in high to King. King clears it out, trying to get isolation down there on Buffington. And King drug his foot, trying to get it over to Connor Craig. Looks like defensively they mixed it up a little bit there too. They put Schaefer on Buffington's second trip. Tedeschi with the ball against the sophomore, Nicky King. I'm guessing Nicky's job just stay between Tedeschi and the basket. Because that's when Tedeschi is most dangerous. He's dangerous anywhere on the floor, but if he gets to the lane. Owens gets it over to Zettler. And they leave Schaefer wide open, or not, Cole Schaefer wide open. He makes his second three, and Coach Tripp wants a timeout. We're going to talk about defensive assignments and responsibilities. It's going to be a 30-second timeout. We'll be right back here on the BlackCatNetwork.com. Blackcat basketball coming out of the timeout. Coach Tripp redirecting his defense, saying, hey, we're not going to be able to get away with just leaving Schaefer wide open like that all day. He will fill it up. Tripp gets to the middle, gives it over to Craig. Craig hesitates, backs his man down, goes up for the, took an extra step, changed pivot feet. Not a bad looking shot, but it's definitely not bad when you can take 2 steps to get there. Turnover is going to give it back to Benton. Schaefer walks it up. Guarded by Buffington. Give it to Zettler. They're going to post up Tedeschi down low. Offensive foul. He lowered his shoulder. David Hill on the call. Gives Dr. Tedeschi his second foul, and he's going to have to come have a seat. Coach Weinmiller's having a chat with David Hill about it. Wiggs checks in. Weinmiller's still hot down there. It'll change the complexion a little bit of this game, or could. They get it out to Buffington. Buffington thought about pulling the trigger on the three. Goes down the right side. Bank shot up and good by Buffington. Shoots that little runner from about 6 foot. Schaefer with it to Severin. They go around the horn down to Wiggs. Wiggs had a good game last night for the Rangers. Over to Owens. Good defense by the Cats. They just seem pretty patient, going to look for the best scoring opportunity they get. There's a quick 3 release, and it's up and good by Jackson Wiggs. 3 field goals for the Benton Rangers. Craig had his rebound and tried to put it back up, and tip knocked loose. Here comes Schaefer down the lane, going to go all the way, lays it up and in. Cats going to need to find an answer for Schaefer now. Tripp crosses over, gets in, throws a shot up. They're going to say it wasn't deflected. It's going to go to Benton. Connor Craig comes out. Garrett Church checks in. They throw the ball loose. Church comes up with it. Gets it off to Tripp. Got Buffington down low. Buffington backs his man down. Got some size there. Throws it up. He's going to be fouled. They're going to call the foul on the ground. See who it goes against. It's going to go against Jackson Wiggs, his first. 3 team fouls now on Benton. Cole Tripp fires a 3 deep in the corner, no good, it's long. Rebounded by Wiggs, 11-2, 4:12 left to play. Blackcats going to have to fix something on the offensive end. You can't let this Benton team get too far out in front. And there's Severin, fires a 3, it's no good and off the mark. Blackcat crowd wanting to foul there. Here comes Schaefer down the lane, he kicks it out wide. 3-point shot is up and good by Owens. So a 3-point extravaganza being put on by Benton here with 4 threes already with 3:44 still left in the first. Tripp down the middle of the lane, lays it up right-handed, can't get it to go down. They're going to call a block on Zach Green, going to be his first personal. He took quite a shot there.
Number 11, Zach Green, that's his first, team's first.
And Coach Tripp's going to take a timeout and regather the troops here. Going to be a 30-second timeout by the Blackcats. 3:33 left to play. We'll be right back in 30 seconds. J.R. Russell on the BlackCatNetwork.com. Kyle Thomas has checked in for Benton. He's seeing his first action. He's been on the ill list as of yesterday. Good to see him back on the floor. Aaron Moore checked in for the Blackcats. First free throw by Owens is up and good. He's got 4 points on the day. Second shot rattles in and out, rebounded by Tripp. Tripp dribbles down the right side, fires ahead to Green. Back to Tripp. Tripp fakes. Green from the corner. 3 is up, no good. Had the 6'6" Schaefer flying at him. Had to put a little more arch in that shot, and nobody picked up Davis. And there's a 3 from the corner, no good. Buffington with the rebound. Gets it out to Church. Buff tries to get out of his way, and they get it to Tripp. Just under 3 minutes. Buffington hands it back to Tripp. Goes baseline. And we're going to have a push foul there. It's going to go against Wiggs. It's going to be Wiggs' second personal. 14 fouls now on Benton. 2 on Wiggs and 2 on Tedeschi. Lob comes in to Buffington. Buffington had more underneath. Shoots that runner from the right side. Buffington scores again, makes it 4-15. Benton now, or Goreville in a 1-2-2 trap. They get the turnover, they throw it out to Tripp. Tripp to the middle, Buffington fakes, gonna take it all the way, goes up and under, can't get it to go down. Moore's got it, kicks it out, they go out to Tripp for the three. Find the spark that the Blackcats wanted right there. Benton beats the press. Got to recover quick down low, though. Or on the weak side. There's a three on the opposite side. It's up and good by Jackson Wiggs. Tripp with the ball. King gets ready to check back in, as does Peyton Holm. Tripp hesitates, goes to the lane, lays it up left-handed, blocked out of bounds. Rejected by Owens. Connor Craig comes back in the ball game too. Coach Tripp looking for that right combination. 1:44 to play. They get it into Craig. Craig kicks it back to Holm. Holm back to Tripp. Craig's open if they'll get him the ball. Tripp stepped on the sideline. Lawson Land gets ready to check in. Horn buzzed inadvertently there. Cats trying to get in a trap situation. Thomas with it. Defense getting after it, just kind of chasing the ball right now. Owens out front. Over to Zettler. Defense getting there, the crowd getting into it a little bit. Nice rebound there by King. He's got a 1-on-3 situation, goes the middle of the lane, lays it up, finger rolls up and in by the sophomore, Nikki King. Makes it 9-18. Schaefer now, over to Thomas. Ooh, might have traveled a little bit, no call. Zettler with it, they throw to the corner. There's that three, we cannot leave that open all day. Going to turn Jackson Wiggs into a hero right there. That's 3 threes. Tripp with it, 24 seconds. Going to work it down for one shot, I believe. Blackcats trail 21-9. On the pinpoint three-point shooting of Benton. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 threes already in this first period. Now they come out and trap. Tripp gets around, goes to the middle of the lane, lays it up. Went off the shot clock. They're 1.2. That last second shot goes up, no good. So after 1 quarter of play, Benton leads 21-4, or 21-9. We'll be right back with second quarter action here from Goreville High School. The 12th annual Goreville Invitational Tournament on the BlackCatNetwork.com. Tedeschi's checked back into the ball game, and so has Severin for Benton. For the Blackcats, you've got Holm and Green, Land, Craig, and King. King with it. Finds Land. Kicks it back out to Connor Craig. 10-foot baseline jumper up. No good. Rebounded by Thomas. Get the lob down the middle to Severin. Severin's in trouble. Now he gets it out. Good job by Tedeschi. Assist to Schaefer. And Coach Tripp's going to have to make a personnel change here, I believe. 9-23 is your score. Good job there by Connor Craig challenging the big guy. And Tedeschi's got to be careful. He's already got 2 fouls. They go up the sideline. They find Schaefer wide open down the middle of the lane. Poor execution there on the half-court trap by the Blackcats. Makes it 11-25. Land with the ball. Dribbles right into the hands of Home. Green fakes and shoots. No good. Tedeschi tips it to himself. Now we got a 2-on-1 situation. Going to call a block on Green. Going to be his second personal foul. That's going to send Zettler to the free throw line to shoot 2. Grant Owen gets ready to check back in for Benton. For Goreville, you've got Tripp and Buffington getting ready to come off the bench, as well as Aaron Moore. First free throw is good. Zettler's second shot is good. Benton's going to pick up man-to-man, it looks like. Thomas on King. They get it into Craig high. He turns, looks left. Nobody to open. Somebody's got to come to it. Tripp does. Tripp sets off the pick, gives it to Moore. Moore nowhere to go to King. Buffington wanted it, couldn't get it. Tripp to the basket, left hand up and good. Better job of finishing that time by Cole Tripp. Got himself in a better position to score. Now the Blackcats pick up man-to-man again. Thomas with it. Out to Schaefer. They're going to post up Tedeschi down low. Turnaround jumper, fadeaway is short. Ball's loose, into the hands of Cole Tripp. Throw the ball ahead to Craig. It goes off his hands, ball is tipped. And good job of Benton and awareness to keep that ball alive. Here comes Severin to the basket. Going to be fouled. Basket's going to count, went high off the glass. Foul is charged to Nicky King, going to be his first. Great hustle both ends of the court. Benton is I will credit them. They are one team that just never gives up on the ball. Severin for an old-timey three-point play converts. Now makes it 30-13. Tripp backs out. Up to Buffington. Buffington's going to shoot a three. It's going to be short. Owens has got it. Back to Thomas. Owens down the middle of the lane. Now they kick out wide to Severin. Severin shoots a three. It's no good. Rebounded by Thomas. Just right place, right time for him. His first 2 points. Tripp finds Buffington on the other block. Spins, shoots, no good. Ball tipped and tipped again. That's one thing, they just tip it and keep it alive. And you got Schaefer on his tail on the floor. Comes up with it and kicks it out. They find Tedeschi in the middle. Nowhere to go. Got to be a 3-second call. 3 second in the lane is the call. Tedeschi had nowhere to go. Ron Weinmiller is more on the floor than Todd Tripp, I believe. He was almost out at the free throw line, directing his troops. 32-13. Green on the wing. Look for the pick and roll, didn't get it down. Tripp with it, now gives it back to Green. Green around to Moore. They get it into Buffington. Buffington looks to make a move on the big man. Tedeschi can't get it to go down, gets the ball back, gets the ball deflected, goes off of Buffington. We Benton Ranger basketball. 32-13 your score. Buffington knocks it loose, saves it, knocks it off Tedeschi. Smart play by Buffington and quick hands. Tedeschi's not used to, if he puts it above his head, not used to many folks being able to knock it loose. Tripp's going to inbound, tough part on the floor. He got it in the corner now to Green. Severin had a handful of his shirt. There's Moore looking for a cutter. Buffington going to go down the middle of the lane, and he's blocked by Tedeschi, and the ball's intercepted by Tripp. Picks his dribble up, hands it off to Green. Green's going to go hard to the basket. Pull-up jumper from the baseline is good. Blackcats trying to hang around. 15-32 your score, 3:17 left to play. Tedeschi guarded by Buffington. They get it down to the big man. Ball gets stripped out underneath. He brought it down. Cole Tripp took it out of his hands. Tripp with a shot. And he's fouled. He hit the deck pretty hard. Foul's going to be charged against Grant Owens. That's his first. Cole Tripp to the free throw line to shoot 2 free throws. Jackson Zettler gets ready to check back in. As does Garrett Church. Connor Craig's going to have a seat. Kyle Thomas is going to have a seat. Second free throw's up and good. Tedeschi walks the ball up against Buffington. Goes down the right side. Took too many steps. No, they're going to say it was a push foul on Buffington. He ain't going to get every call. I thought we'd got that one, though. 3 team fouls on the Blackcats. 1 on Benton here in this quarter. They go around Tedeschi. Tedeschi throws underneath to Zettler on the run. Over to Owens. Owens back to Zettler. Now back out to Tedeschi. Lifts, shoots a 3-pointer up, no good. Church has got it. A lot of hands and grabbing there on defense by the Rangers. Tripp goes to the basket. Tries to get the bounce pass into Buffington right through the 5-hole into the hands of Benton. Another turnover for the Blackcats. Here comes Schaefer. They run the weave out top. They go back to Schaefer. Now they get down low to Tedeschi. Tedeschi nowhere to go to. Gives it back out to Schaefer. Dribbles left. Up and under and scores. Just can't bite on that fake, and you don't know if it's going to be a fake. But that's Tedeschi's first 2 points of the night. Cats have done a pretty good job on him so far. Church wanted to think about it. Guarded by the much larger Schaefer. Green turnaround jumper baseline, good. Cats are trying to answer basket for basket, and they need to do stops for baskets to get back in this before the half. 1:24 left to play. Here goes Tedeschi to the basket. Buffington gets a hand on it, and Buffington took a hand to the face. He's down. We're going to have a foul on the floor. It's going to go against Schaefer. Buffington going to need a little attention. He's going to come out. I think he got poked in the eye.
That's his first, team second.
Buffington's all right. He's just tending to his eye. Tripp's going to shoot 2 free throws. Schaefer's charged with the foul. First free throw goes in. Connor Craig comes back in. Tedeschi comes out. Officials counting bodies. Yes, there's 5 and 5 on the floor. Cole Tripp, second free throw attempt. And it's good. Nikki King checks back in. Get the ball into Thomas. Thomas guarded by Moore. Moore falls, tripped over his feet. They throw it to the corner. Everybody recovers. They get it out to Schaefer. Comes down the middle of the lane. Finds Zettler wide open underneath the basket. Moore brings it up the sideline. Throws it ahead to Church. They get it down underneath to Craig. Craig puts it up left-handed off the glass and scores. Again, pretty good job of answering basket for basket. There's a ball knocked out of bounds. It's going to be Blackcat basketball. Basket for basket won't get him back. Here comes Buffington. He's going to check in for Moore. And now Cole Tripp comes back in for Church. Blackcats back to their starting 5. Green to enter. Looking for somebody. Gets it into Craig. Craig goes middle lane, goes to the left side, lays it up, soft touch and in, Connor Craig. They cut that lead to 11. Now they switch assignments. Connor Craig on the ball, guarding Thomas. 16 seconds. Gets loose, fires at the corner to Zettler. Zettler throws up a 3 and good. Down to 8. There's time for the Cats to get a shot off. They find wide open Craig underneath, up and under, block. And we're going to have a foul right there with 0.6 seconds to go. Nikki King going to get to shoot 2 free throws. Foul's going to be called against Thomas. It's going to be his first. So 0.6 seconds. I can't believe that there'll be a chance for any chance for Benton to score after this. First free throw off the mark. Nikki King looking for his 3rd point of the afternoon. And shot is up, no good. Buffington tried to get to it, couldn't. And that's going to be your half. So after 1 half of play, Benton still leads 39-25. Give me a chance to total up some halftime stats. We'll be right back with some impressions and some statistics from the first half here on the BlackCatNetwork.com.
For the only locally owned bank in Johnson County with locations in Goreville, Vienna, and Marion, visit Southern Trust Bank. Come out and visit the friendly faces at your local bank for all your banking needs. FDIC Equal Housing Lender. Deb Gardner is not only happy to support the Blackcats, but is also available for any of your real estate needs in Florida. Visit her today at settlebythesea.com. Pease Contracting, LLC wants to help you with any of your landscaping, lawn care, excavation, or snow removal needs. Call Noel Pease 618-364-5140 today. For grass, dirt, gravel, or snow, Pease Contracting always headlines the show. Stop in at the Oasis just north of Goreville on Route 37 for any of your adult beverage needs. If they don't have what you're looking for, just ask Steve and he'll do his best to track it down for you. It's never really a party without the Oasis. The Goreville News exclusively covers all things Blackcats. Contact them at contact@gorevillenews.com with any newsworthy stories about the Goreville and surrounding area. If you're buying or selling real estate, you'll want Shanna Green from House to Home on your team. Whether buying or selling, choose Shanna Green for a slam dunk. Call her today at 618-771-2868. Don't wait for Mother Nature to take care of that dying tree in your yard. Reach out to the professionals at Shawnee Tree Service. Call Shawnee Tree Service at 618-694-6343 for all of your arbor and outdoor needs. Why would you call anyone else? ChemStream is Southern Illinois' premier specialist when it comes to water treatment. In addition to water treatment for municipal and commercial water treatment, they also provide de-icing rock, diesel exhaust fluids, and Sunoco race fuels. Check out ChemStream today. Clemens Insurance provides any and all of your insurance needs. Reach out to them at 618-889-5874 to discuss anything from personal, health, farm, life, or commercial lines of insurance today. For lunch or breakfast while in Goreville, stop at the Goreville Grill. They're located behind H&H Fuel right across the street from Wiffle Boys and offer a full lunch and breakfast menu. Open Monday through Friday from 6 to 2, Saturdays from 6 to 11. Check out the daily lunch specials on the Facebook page, The Goreville Grill. Friendly service, quality food, and always made with love. For dinner or lunch, stop in at Wiffle Boys Pizza, the official pizza of the Blackcat Network. Now open for lunch Wednesday through Sunday at 11 o'clock, plus evenings. Wiffle Boys Pizza, hometown, homegrown, and always home.
Homemade.
He said made.
Hey, 4:30. You don't want to cook dinner tonight.
No, you don't.
Give a call at Wiffle Boys. Go have dinner up there. Take it
pick
home.
Up, drive the drive-through. You can drive through in your pajamas if you want to.
When you do, take advantage of the today's daily special, which is 50% off cheese sticks with any large or extra large specialty pizza.
And don't forget, they also have.
And they got tots. They got tots.
Blackcats trail 25-39. Here's J.R. Russell. Look at your first half scoring.
For the Benton Rangers, we have 7 points for Zettler, 2 points for Thomas. Schaefer leads the Rangers with 12 points, 3 points for Trey Severin, 4 for Owens, 9 for Wiggs, and surprisingly 2 points for Docker Tedeschi.
Well, Docker got those 2 early fouls and had to sit on the bench, but he's probably got half a dozen assists.
Yeah. That's hurt as much as anything. But holding him to 2 is pretty darned impressive. Yeah. And the other thing that's impressiugh is it made 7 threes in the first half.
Yeah, they're coming for our record, I guess.
Yeah, I suppose so. For the Goreville Blackcats, 4 points for Zach Green, 4 points for Buffington, 6 points for Craig, 2 for Nicky King, and 9 points for Cole Tripp. Blackcats are 4 of 6 from the free throw line. The Benton Rangers are 4 of 5. So free throw shooting,
Well, Benton came out on fire, and we did not.
Yes, they did. Yeah, we seemed a little, I don't want to say pensive on offense as much as maybe just out of sorts.
Yeah.
They didn't really seem to want to execute real well.
I think it was too much dribbling and not enough passing.
Yeah. I like the way.
Well, go ahead and say what you're going to say.
I was going to say, I like the way early we're just attacking in the post.
Right. But I think sometimes we're waiting. We've missed some golden opportunities to get that ball in there quickly.
Yes.
And with them being out of position, could have possibly drawn another foul on the 2 big guys.
Right. And you can't.
But that's coming from 2-point guards, so.
Yeah. And you can't bank your whole game here today on getting the big guys in foul trouble. I mean, you're going to have to. It all starts with defense. You got to do it at the defensive end and find a way to slow Benton. And Benton, let's face it.
And the thing is, we're playing good man. We are trapping. We're playing hard, but they're so. They see the fast on their and we know how much I hate cross-court passes, but they're so good at those. But when you're over-committing, if you look at the shift, if you stopped and freeze frame the frame, this half of the court, a lot of times you'll see
opposite
8
side.
guys on this side of the floor, and the other 2 that are down there are
vulnerable,
and they're Benton people.
Yeah.
They're usually open.
Yep.
Or we're halfway in between where we can't get back to where we need to be.
It's a rotation issue. It's anticipation and rotation, and we haven't faced this kind of ball movement yet this year. And I don't know that we will the rest of the year. Be honest with you.
Honestly,
I
don't
this
think.
team,
Unless we play Nashville, which I don't think we do.
Right, who beat Vienna last night.
By 20.
Because the ability that Benton has to move the ball like that, a lot of that does come from their length. You got Schaefer at 6'6", you got Tedeschi at 6'9", who play on the exterior.
Yes.
So they can see passing lanes that a lot of guys that are 6 foot just can't.
Yeah.
And
that's an advantage they have.
Yeah.
And Schaefer came out. I was like, dang, is he ever going to miss?
Mm-hmm.
And then you bring off Jackson Wiggs off the bench, which we talked about today.
3 threes.
That kid, sophomore, can shoot.
Mm-hmm.
He's going to be a special player. I was telling Shane, it seems like Benton, every year, they'll have that great senior class, and then they'll have one young guy that's just a stud.
Yeah.
And Jackson Wiggs is that guy.
I think he's been that guy tonight for him, for
Yeah,
sure.
he sure has.
For sure. And Brad Thomas, although he hasn't contributed a whole lot, looks healthy on the floor.
Right.
He's moving really well.
Yeah.
He wants the ball against that press.
Yeah.
They're back to. I would say they're back to full strength.
Yeah.
Blackcats, got to make some adjustments defensively and then take advantage of it at the other end.
Yeah, we're missing too many easy rebounds as well. They're getting the shots, and somehow it seems like the ball is finding Benton.
The very first possession.
Yeah.
Very first possession was 3 missed shots and rebounds, offensive rebounds, and then turned it into a 3-point shot.
Yeah.
So, you're right. You're right. That's been a big difference maker. 14 points is a lot. It's a big ask.
Big ask.
It's not impossible.
It's not impossible. We've done it before, but
we had it down to 11.
Yeah.
Got,
that last 3. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So we're going to take a break and come back in about 2 minutes here at the start of the second half. You're watching the Blackcats on BlackcatsNetwork.com. Free service at Goreville School. If you'd like more information, contact us on our Facebook page or email us at blackcatsnetwork@gmail.com or contact at GorevilleSchools.com. JR will be back in 2 minutes with the start of the second half here on Blackcats Network.
Sometimes there's no one else who loves me like you used to. Sometimes we're not ourselves. There's no one I can turn to. And I know all the feelings that we shared out in the past. And I know your relationships are never meant to last. And I'll take some time, but I'll be alright. Moving on, moving on. I know times are tough, but I've had enough. Moving on, we're moving on, we're moving on. Sometimes there's no one else who loves me like you used to. Sometimes we're not ourselves. There's no one I can turn to. And I'll take some time, but I'll be alright.
Well, welcome back. Second half action. A tall order to fill. Blackcats trail by 14 behind the Benton Rangers. It'll be Benton basketball. Start the second half. Owens with the ball. Gives it over to Schaefer. Looks like both teams back starting lineups. They give it out to Schaefer, and they're going working straight down to Tedeschi. Tedeschi gathers some attention, backs up. Now he slices in. They're going to say no, he traveled. Ron Weinmiller is livid. Livid that would be called a travel. Ball comes to. We're going to have a travel at this end. Owen to trigger the ball. Interesting start here to the second half. We've had 2 traveling violations. Ball to Severin. Down to Schaefer. They work it back out to Zettler. Up top to Owens. He penetrates. Schaefer with it. That should have been a walk. Zettler, long 3 is up and good. Benton putting on a 3-point clinic today. Tripp gets fouled as Owens tries to sneak in there and steal the pass. It's going to be his second personal. I shudder to think what would have happened if Tripp would have went to meet that pass. There would have been a collision that would have spattered bodies all over the place. Owen looked like he was shot out of a gun going after that. 7:07 to play. Tripp over to Green. Around to Craig. A lot of standing around. Now they get it. They try to get it down to Buffington. Can't. Here comes Tedeschi on the dribble. Stop, pull back, 3-pointer is way off the mark. Draws there. King's going to inbound for the Blackcats. 25-42 your score. 6:45 to play here in the third period. They give it off to King. Around to Craig. Over to Green. Missed King cutting through the lane. Had him. Here comes Tripp. He goes down the middle. Spins. Can't get it to anybody. Got to get rid of it and get out of the lane. He does. Nicky King gets to the basket. Could have been called for a push-off. Doesn't. And the shot's good. Foul's going to go against Zettler, I believe. It does go against Zettler. I don't know how much background you guys are picking up, but Benton wanted a push-off there. Didn't get it. And free throw is good. Tedeschi gives it back to Zettler. Back to Tedeschi up high. Going to take it all the way in. Nope. They throw it to the corner, and there's Schaefer. He misses everything. They find Tedeschi coming down the lane. Can't get the shot to go down. Going to have a foul. Going to go against Buffington. It's going to be his second. Tedeschi to the free throw line to shoot 2. Only 2 points in the game so far for Docker. Quality of this young man, he could end up with 26. You never know. Not sure what that discussion was about. Second free throw is up and good. (28-44). They kick it ahead to Green. Green looks back to Tripp. Tripp between the legs, down the middle of the lane. Looking for somebody on the back cut. They give it to King. King goes back out to Green. Tripp on the right wing. Buffington wants the ball. Tedeschi knocks it away. Nicky King cuts him off, but he still makes the basket. Going to be a foul on the floor. It's going to go against Schaefer. It's going to be his second. That's 3 team fouls now on Benton. 5:27 to play. They find Nikki King wide open. Good movement without the ball for Nikki to get open. Blackcats trail by 16, 5:19 to play. Here comes Tedeschi. Severin over to Zettler. Now to Owens. He crosses over, comes back left. Zettler shoots a three. It's short. Rebounded by Tripp. Oh, I thought he was going to set. They finally get it into Buffington. Guarded by Tedeschi. They look for a cutter, can't find it. Buffington goes reverse layup up and in. Strong move by Drake Buffington. He was draped with Tedeschi all over him. Tedeschi thought he was going to fire. Doesn't. Schaefer's got it. Back out to Tedeschi. Three-point shot up and good. Ron Weinmiller wants a timeout. Going to be a full timeout. We'll come right back with more action at the 4:33 mark here in the third quarter from Goreville High School Gymnasium on the BlackCatNetwork.com. Black Cat basketball. Benton come out with, let's see, they're back into man-to-man. Aaron Moore's checked in for the Black Cats. You get it out to Buffington. Buffington thinking about it. Fakes, now goes to the basket. Shot up, no good. Rebound to King. King puts it back up and in. Coach Tripp wanting a foul there on the shot. Couldn't get the call. Thomas with it. Dribbles right, guarded by Green. Going to get a 5-second call soon. Tedeschi down low. Nice pass. That's just wicked. That's the best description I've got. That over the shoulder. Aaron Moore knocks it out off of his hands. Tedeschi gets that ball, and he's got such vision of the court. Green on Thomas. Goes behind the back. Guarded by Green. Out to Wiggs. And again, they're down to Tedeschi on the baseline. Trying to make room. Guarded by Buffington. Now he steps back. Now he goes baseline. And leaves it short on the shot. They go ahead to Nicky King. He finds Moore on the opposite block running the floor. And he gets his first 2 points of the day. Tedeschi with it. Step back. They kick it back out to Wiggs. Thomas on the left side. Dribbles right. Little pick and roll. Schaefer lays it right in. Looked like Stockton and Malone there on that pick and roll. They get the ball to Buffington. Buffington spins, turns, shoots. Had Tedeschi on the other shoulder. Thomas with it. Now gives it up. They go to the corner to Schaefer. Buffington goes flying through the air. Thomas leaves the layup short. Tripp's got it. Little too much sauce on that pizza. It flies into the stands. Buffington's going to get a breather. So is Green. Holm in the game. Craig in the game. Church is in. Moore's going to have a seat. Oh, there's a bad pass on the inbounds. A little miscommunication. It'll be Blackcat basketball out underneath the basket. Nobody touched it. 2:20. 38-53 is your score. Oh, Nikki King was open, didn't get the ball on the other block. And Holm gets the ball stolen. Tedeschi gives it off to Thomas. No look pass underneath off Wiggs' hand. There's a turnover. We're going to bring it the other way. Here come the Blackcats. Tripp crosses over, gets the middle of the lane, kicks it out to King. King finds Holm. Holm shoots a three, no good. Rebounded by Tedeschi. Tedeschi down the middle. Gets slowed. That's about all you can do with him. Wiggs has got it now. Out to Schaefer. Trying to get it to Tedeschi. He definitely got a size advantage underneath. They're going to call the foul on the floor, wrapped up by Nikki King. Oh, on Holm. That was on Peyton Holm, my bad. His first. 2 team fouls on the Blackcats. They lob the ball into Tedeschi. He hands it off. Owens goes down the middle of the lane, gives it up to Wiggs in the corner. Going to be a double dribble. Mishandled the ball in the pass, recovered, then tried to put it on the floor. 1:36 to play, 38-53. Be nice Blackcats get a little 8-point run here right before the end of the quarter. Tripp, little lob too deep. He was open, just let it float it a little bit too far. Might have been altered by the defense. Tedeschi goes left. Hands it off to Thomas. Benton may work for one. There's 1:08 left to play. Schaefer's got it. And they go around to Thomas. They go down to Tedeschi. There's the back door. Contact. Craig's going to be called for the foul. Everybody collapses to the lane when Tedeschi catches it, which you pretty much have to do, but you got to cover the backside too. Nolan Schaefer to shoot 2. Has not shot free throws yet today. Benton team pretty salty when it comes to shooting free throws. They missed that one. Holm comes out. Green comes back in. Three team fouls on both squads. We're just under the 1 minute mark at 58.8 left to go. There's a rebound by Nikki King. Outlet pass to Green. Green throws it in the corner to Tripp. Nikki King, three-pointer is short, rolls off the front. Here comes Tedeschi, and they've got wide open at the other end. Jackson Wiggs, opportunity basket. King goes to the basket, lays it up right-handed and in. Good job of separating the defense. Again, Blackcats are not getting back at the other end. Basket good by Schaefer. Jumping to the basketball on the press, and somebody's not running the floor. Down to 16 seconds. That's 4 points they got that just were too easy. Down to 10. Tripp dribbles right. Goes to the basket to lay it in. Up and off the glass. Good job of Tripp using his length. Long three-pointer is no good at the buzzer. So after 3 quarters of play, Benton leads 57-42. We'll be right back and see if we can pull some magic out of this hat. 4th quarter action from Goreville. This is J.R. Russell on the BlackCatNetwork.com. So after a little bit of confusion, they're going to award the ball to Goreville on the alternating possession. Ball around the green. 3-point shot up from the wing is up and good. Well, if you're down 15, that's a way to start a run. Make a three. Schaefer with the ball. Guarded by Buffington. Blackcats are going to be jumping the ball for sure, and Benton's going to be taking their time, looking for backdoor cuts, looking for lanes to penetrate. Schaefer with it now. Now over to Tedeschi. Oh, Tedeschi fires a three of his own. No good. Buffington up and grabs it. Gets knocked loose. Outlet pass comes out to Tripp. They throw it to Green again in the corner. Tripp trying to find a lane to the basket. Can't. Green's got it. 7:09 to play. 12-point ball game. They give it up. Wow, there was an attempted fly. You were going to climb bodies to get up and try to block that one. Green goes to the basket. High off the glass and in. Zach Green. Putting a little fire on this campfire for the Blackcats. Trying to stage a comeback. They get it into Tedeschi. That'd been over anybody's head but Tedeschi's. It's Buffington on the ball. Knocks it loose. Goes through. They're going to say it went off of Benton. Weinmiller's going to object right in the face of Robbie Reeder. Things are heating up in Goreville. 47-57 your score. Tripp with the ball. Blackcats get a score here. You're going to hear this place explode. Green's got it. Gets the middle of the lane. Shovel pass to Buffington. He comes out with it. Now they're going to call jump ball. Now Todd Tripp's on the bandwagon. The officials wrong. They were clearly had their arms tied up. But they're going to call jump ball. Gotta love basketball. Tedeschi with it. Picks his dribble up. Oh, that pass is intercepted. They give it back to King. He goes up and under. He's going to be fouled. Tedeschi's going to pick up the foul. It's going to be his third. Smart move by King, clearly outsized to take him to the other side of the basket, try to use that basket for protection. Now Nicky King needs to knock down a couple free throws. Blackcats 5 unanswered points so far. Make it 6. (48-57). Back to single digits. Second shot's up and good. A little difficult to getting the ball in. Wiggs comes up to meet him. They give it to Tedeschi. Quick pass over. Back to Tedeschi. They stop him. And now here's where Benton's probably going to want to take some air out of the ball. Goreville fans clapping up on the. There's a loose ball on the floor. Tripp goes for it, knocks it loose again, dives back up, able to recover and play some defense. My goodness, what an effort. Green. Going to be called for the bump. Thought he had pretty good position there. Sean Goins said a little too much contact. So Green's going to pick up his third personal. Green's been pretty integral in this comeback here in the third period. They go to the backcourt to Schaefer. Buffington tries to get it, doesn't. Blackcats are going to have to recover. They lob up underneath. Ball's loose, and they're going to say there's a foul on the floor. Let's see who they call this on. Oh, that's going to go against Green. That's going to be his fourth. Moore's going to have to check in for Green since they called the foul on him. They get it into Tedeschi. Tedeschi, I think he might be getting a little impatient. He's going to want to make something happen here. They give it to him on the wing. He comes down the middle of the lane, takes that long step. Basket's going to count. That'll end the drought for Benton. Buffington picks up the foul. It's going to be his third. Tedeschi just covers so much ground with a step. Free throw up and good. Thomas checks in for Zettler. $49-60 your score. Tripp up top. Off to King on the wing. Tripp fires a long three, no good. Buffington able to get it and gather it himself. Nowhere to go to, got to get rid of it. Shoots and is blocked. Tedeschi goes after it. Say he stepped out of bounds. Buff just got himself in the position where he couldn't get any angle at the basket. A lot of activity going on here. Here's Buffington going to go to the basket. They're going to get called for the travel this time. Substitution, Zettler comes in. They get it into Schaefer. Guarded by Buffington. He goes right. Now to the middle of the floor. Three-point shot from the corner is up. No good. Moore mistimed his jump on the rebound. They get it back to Tedeschi. Back in the corner to Schaefer. Weinmiller wants him to get it out. They're going to say it's going to stay right here. And with 4:31, got to get Green back on the floor. Connor Craig's going to check in. He's going to come in for Buffington. He needs a break. 49-60 is your score. They go all the way to the backcourt to Tedeschi. He dribbles right. Sets himself up, shoots a three, no good. Ball's loose in the corner, trips on it, grabbed by Craig. Blackcats are screaming, they had Green ahead. There's Church of the three, it's no good. Ball rebounded by Benton. Tedeschi guarded by Nicky King. And foul's going to be on Church. Church tried to sneak in from behind to get the steal. Just got a little too much body on that. That's 4 team fouls now on the Blackcats. So Benton will be in the one in bonus. What century am I in? Tedeschi trips and falls. Nicky King gets it and puts it in for the layup. I think he just tripped over his own feet. Blackcat fans getting riled now. Can't afford any more fouls though. That'll stop the clock, put Benton at the line. Tedeschi, middle of the lane. Wiggs with a three, off the mark, no good. Nicky King gets the rebound. Blackcat fans wanted a foul there. Somebody reaching from behind. Zach Green for three, got it. 54-60, 6.2 possession ball game now with 3:19, a lot of time to play. And we got a timeout by Coach Weinmiller. He wants a full timeout. If you're not awake for this one, you don't have a pulse. I mean, this is getting exciting. 3:16 left to play. Here from Goreville. We don't nickname it the Cavern of Chaos for nothing. We'll be right back in 1 minute with more action from Goreville High School. All right, 6-point ball game, going to be Benton basketball out at half court. Benton with only one team foul. Goreville with 4. They go to the backcourt to Thomas. Guarded by Tripp. Blackcat fans wanted to push. Didn't get the call. Benton's going to be very, very, very deliberate, I would think, with the ball. They get the ball in the middle, now back up to Tedeschi. Down to 3:01 to play. Interesting matchup. We've got Buffington on the shortest kid on the floor on Zettler. He back cuts. Now they give it back up top to Schaefer. They're just going to put us in a position where they have to foul, have to go to the free throw line or get a steal and anticipate. Benton pretty good about killing clock. Back up to Schaefer. Schaefer goes right. Now to Zettler. Schaefer with the ball. Now down to 2:22. How much clock can they run? Coach Tripp going to have to make a decision soon here to put somebody on the free throw line. Tedeschi with the ball. Guarded by King. Down to 1:55. Blackcats going to have to foul here soon. Buffington picks up the foul, and Buffington's not the one you want to do it. That's his 4th personal. So poor choice of who was going to do it. He's going to send Zettler to the free throw line, who's perfect 2 of 2. Hasn't missed yet today, being perfect 2 of 2. Church gets ready to check in. Coach Tripp wants a timeout. It'll be a full timeout. That's all we got left. So don't go anywhere. We'll be right back with some more action. A 4th quarter championship game from the Goreville Invitational Tournament on the BlackCatNetwork.com. So to the free throw line for the bonus fouls, with Blackcats with 5 team fouls, will be Jackson Zettler. Again, Zettler perfect from the free throw line. Has not missed today. 3 for 3. Hasn't missed one. Weinmiller pulls everybody off the free throw line. He didn't want to stop this clock for anything. He wants to keep the clock running. And the second one rolls in. 54-62. You get the ball to Green. Back up to Tripp. Tripp fires a 3. Oh, rolls in and out. Ball goes into the hand of Nicky King. Nicky goes up, can't score. Head Tedeschi. Buffington takes it away from him. Ball's loose on the floor. Ball's still loose on the floor. We got out of bounds, I believe. He was out of bounds down here. You can't call timeout if you're out of bounds. It'll be white ball out of bounds. .123 to play. 8,000 people in this gymnasium. Everyone's got a different opinion of what's just happened. Tripp to enter it. Looks for Green. Can't get it to him. Gets it into Buffington. Buffington goes one way, comes back. Right-handed hook is up. No good, into the hands of Tedeschi. 1:17 to play. Blackcats going to have to foul quick. Question is, who do you foul? And who fouls him? Tedeschi's got it. Now he's over to Zettler. Zettler's the one that's going to... Yeah, there you go. You hate to put Tedeschi on the free throw line, but you have no choice if he's got the ball in his hands. Nicky King kicks his second foul. And right now it's just going to come down to Benton making free throws to seal this. 54-62, 104 to play. Tedeschi perfect. I don't think Tedeschi's hit the net or hit the rim on a free throw yet. He's a perfect 3 for 3. Has not missed yet. Hasn't missed a free throw. Has not missed a free throw. Well, he got the rim on that one. Still went in. Timeout Benton. Going to be a 30-second timeout. Stay with us right after the conclusion of the ball game. We will see the presentation of the championship trophy. In addition to that, we will be announcing the all-tournament team. Check your programs and make your picks. See if you come in alignment with the tournament committee. Who's going to be on that squad? Great effort by both teams today. I tell you what, this has been an exciting game to bring to you. Benton put on a three-point shooting barrage in the first half. They've only scored one field goal the fourth quarter, but a whole bunch of free throws to accompany that. And the Blackcats have just been grit and determination to climb back in, being down as much as 14 points. Here comes Goreville. Tripp brings it across, goes behind the back to the left side. They leave it wide open for him, and he scores. Cole Tripp with a quick 2. Tedeschi's got it. Somebody's open somewhere. Don't want to foul him in the backcourt. Green's going to be called for the foul 48 seconds to go, and he's going to have a seat. It's going to be his 5th personal. Peyton Holmes going to check in for him. Great effort by Green. Leaves the ball game with 12 points. 13 points, my bad. Tedeschi, who has not missed a free throw, continues that pace. Good job by the Rangers sealing it at the free throw line here late. Tripp goes to the hole. We're going to say the foul was committed on the floor. Layup went in. Foul's going to go against Owens, going to be his 3rd. Just 2nd team foul. They throw the ball in high to Nicky King. King goes the middle of the lane. Throws up a circus shot, is fouled. Stops the clock with 37.2 seconds. Going to go against Schaefer, his 3rd. Nicky King to the free throw line to shoot 2. Connor Craig getting ready to come back in for the Blackcats. First free throw is good. Buffington comes out and gets a round of applause. Second free throw is good. A full timeout. Goreville with 37 seconds. We'll be right back in 1 minute here on the BlackCatNetwork.com. Teams break the huddle. Let's see what Coach Weinmiller set up for an inbounds here. They get the ball to Tedeschi. Tedeschi's fouled immediately by King. It's a huge ask just to deny Tedeschi the ball. He covers so much ground in the whole half court. But then again, you don't want to put him on the free throw line either. King's got 3 fouls now. Tedeschi still hasn't missed a free throw. He's been perfect from the line. Still hasn't missed a free throw. He got 17 points on the day. Only had 2 at half. Had a pretty strong second half. Had some foul trouble early. And still hasn't missed a free throw. Tripp brings it up. Splits 2 defenders. They get it to Nicky King in the corner. He throws it off and around to Moore. Moore back to King. King goes baseline. Tries to get it over to Church. There's a 3-point shot. Tripp puts it up and in. And Coach Tripp wants a timeout with 17.1 seconds. That'll be his last timeout. Going to have to be a full. We'll be right back in 1 minute here on the BlackCatNetwork.com. It ain't over yet. 7-point ball game, 17.1 seconds. Stranger things have happened. We'll see what happens. Come on back and join us. Okay, so that was an extra long timeout. We had a full timeout by the Goreville, and then at the end of that, Coach Weinmiller didn't really like, I guess, what he had drawn up, so he called an additional 30-second timeout. And they get the ball inbounds to Tedeschi. He's fouled right away. Took one out of the old Goreville playbook on the inbounds play, throw it to the side, and then get the guy open you want to get open. Foul's going to be charged against Cole Tripp, just his first personal. Tedeschi, who has not missed from the free throw line today. Man, I can't get that announcer's curse on him. First one rolls in. Second one rolls in. Tripp over to Moore. Moore pull-up jumper. 3 is up and good. Blackcats can't stop the clock. Down to 4, 3, and they get it into Tedeschi, and they foul right away with 0.6 seconds to go. Tripp with his second. Sends Docker Tedeschi back to the free throw line. He may be looking at a new record here. I don't know. I have to check some of the books. All but 2 points in this fourth quarter have come in the form of free throws for Benton. First one's good. Docker Tedeschi looking for being perfect on the line. This will make him 2, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 of 11 from the free throw line. And there's a long shot off the glass, and that's the ball game. Your final 72-64. A good ball game, great ball game by both clubs. Congratulations being handed to each other down the line. We're not going to go anywhere. I'm just going to keep it right here and kind of try to talk while I total. Because immediately following these handshakes, we're going to have presentation of our trophies for first place, and the all-tournament team will be announced. It'll take me the most time just to total up free throws, I believe.
We ask you to please come to the floor and we introduce the all-tournament team.
We're bringing the trophies out now. Again, congratulations to the Benton Rangers. Come away victorious 72-64 in this championship game. Had Goreville down by as many as 16 or 18, I think, at one point. Goreville did their best to try to close the gap, but too much Benton, too many free throws, and too consistent at the charity stripe for them.
All right, at this time, ladies and gentlemen, let's see our all-tournament team. First representing Jonesboro Wildcats, Caleb Gore.
First year alternative.
Representing the Rangers of Benton, Grant Owens. Representing Goreville, Nick King. Representing Anna Jonesboro, Aiden McFadden. Representing the Rangers of Benton, Nolan Schaefer. Representing the Blackcats of Goreville, Drake Buffington. Representing the Bulldogs of Harrisburg, Jalon Ellis. Representing the Blackcats of Goreville, Cole Tripp. Representing the Bulldogs of Harrisburg, Caden Young. And your 2024 Goreville Invitational MVP, representing the Rangers of Benton, Dr. Tedeschi. Congratulations to our all-tournament team. Well deserved, gentlemen. And we have one more presentation. Your 2024 Goreville Invitational Tournament champions. The perfect record 4-0. The Rangers of Benton. Congratulations. We'd like to thank the Ranger fans and everyone for joining us here this week at the Goreville Invitational Tournament. We wish you all the best of luck, and we'll see you in a gym somewhere in Southern Illinois.
So there you have the trophy presentations. I got some totals here. First of all, for the Goreville Blackcats, scoring-wise, Zach Green with 13 points, 16 points for Tripp, 5 points for Aaron Moore, 8 points for Drake Buffington, 6 for Connor Craig, and 17 for Nikki King to lead the Blackcats. Blackcats were 9 of 12 from the free throw line. For the Benton Rangers, we had 2 points for Thomas, 12 points for Zettler, 16 points for Schaefer, 3 for Severin, 6 for Owens, 11 for Wiggs, and 22 points for Docker Tedeschi, who was just phenomenal at the free throw line down the stretch. I tell you what, I've never seen anybody just so automatic. Matter of fact, the Benton Rangers finished 21 and 26 from the free throw line.
And I think Docker hit 13 in a row. He was 14 in a row, something like that.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. He had
13.
He was 13 and 13.
Yeah.
I kept mentioning it, but it didn't matter. He couldn't even hit the rim.
No.
It was just all net.
I know.
But what a comeback by the Blackcats.
I tell you what, I'm very proud of that. Very proud.
Oh, absolutely.
You got down like that, and you didn't give up.
Hats off to the Benton Rangers.
Benton does what Benton does.
Absolutely.
I mean, when you play Benton, you don't like Benton, but you got to respect. I mean, I'm not saying that in a bad way.
I know what you mean.
They just get under your skin.
Yeah.
But they're so well coached.
Mm-hmm.
They're so they're so disciplined.
Disciplined and fundamental, and they execute. And
Ron's built a culture there that goes back to the days of Rich Herron and that. I mean, that's one reason that Benton's one of the best programs in the state.
No doubt about it. And you say, well, golly, why would you invite them to your tournament every year? These are the teams we want to play.
Yeah, we want a measuring stick.
Yeah, absolutely. This is the games that make it good come the end of the year. And like you mentioned earlier, too, this is maybe one of the best 2A and one of the best 1A teams in all of Southern Illinois. So what a great opportunity early in the year to test each other out and see where we're at.
So congratulations to the Rangers. Wish them the best of luck. Blackcats will be back in action on Tuesday as we travel to and open up Black Diamond Conference play already.
Oh, is that next week?
Yeah, it's ZR. We'll be on the stage. On stage,
our favorite place to be. So close you can smell the officials. Let's hope we get good ones.
Oh, my goodness. But any other takeaways from the tournament? I know you talked a lot all week because it's been you solo.
I like where we're at. I like where I think we're headed as a team.
And you're starting to see the roles.
Starting to see the roles, and also starting to see how, with the talent and skill and the pool of talent we have, we can adjust. I've discovered that. We can adjust to a zone. We can adjust to man. We can adjust to the press. We can adjust. And those are the things that are going to be really important as we start getting battle-tested through the season and some tougher schools. So, a lot of improvement to be done, a lot of communication to be done, a lot of learning. A lot of learning for this group, but I think they're starting to figure it out a little bit, and I'm very encouraged.
I was very encouraged, too. I was very impressed how hard Buff played tonight.
Yes, against the bigger
guy. And he didn't back down.
And played well. And played well against it. Didn't cripple.
Mm-hmm. Docker still got 22.
He had 2 at half.
But he had 2 at half.
That's right.
And 13 of those came from free throws.
That's right.
So he only didn't have very much from the floor. But congratulations again to Benton. Blackcats, not a bad start to the season, but we'll look to improve and look to get better as we hit the road next Tuesday. Absolutely. And then homecoming's next Friday night.
All right.
So a lot going on next week.
Mm-hmm.
So we thank you for joining us here on Blackcats Network. Blackcats Network is a free service at Goreville School. If you'd like more information, contact us on our Facebook page or email us at blackcatsnetwork@gmail.com or contact at gorevilleschools.com. For Brian Murley and J.R. Russell. Good night, everyone.